Frank. The John Barry Jinaja. What's in Barry Jinaja? What's in Barry Jinaja? Oh no. Hello, sir. I just go to water.
A lot of stories behind this the divorce of Queen Naomi to the Ooni of Ife. A lot of dirty things. And again, it is not even limited to her alone, but to even her mother. People are talking about how the mother has been in the palace and she's been, all manner of things. You begin to hear many things. I'm sure the king himself, the Ooni of Ife, will not even want to come out to come and be saying all manner of things. Just like the woman just stated it. But the only thing that baffles a lot of people is that if really that you are divorced the man, why bringing it to the forefront? Like we also talked about, maybe she was waiting for them to say something. But initially, the office of the palace came out and debunked it. Maybe her account was hacked. Of course, they knew quite all right. And if you look at the whole thing critically, the day the woman made that statement on social media, I'm not sure that was the day she left. She must have left before that time, even maybe some weeks or months before that time, waiting for them to even announce it themselves. But for people to people to continue to be addressing her as the queen of the queen of Ooni, that was why she just came out, so that people will not be having a wrong impression. But from what we are hearing now again, that because of the contract the Ooni gave her brother, that the contract was not executed. We heard about 2 billion, 1.2 billion, different things, and we have a lot of videos going around, testifying, attesting to that. So dirty of a thing. Social media is, if you want to watch your dirty linear, they will say, oh, don't watch your dirty linear in public. Unlike before, maybe some people in the area, you'll be able to tell them, oh, what is happening, or you tell one or two people what is happening within your private life. They will tell you, don't watch your dirty linear in the public. But this one, it is wide world with the coming of social media. If there's anything that you want it to trend, just go on social media and the people will help you elevate it. They will help you elevate it. Queen Naomi Silekunla allegedly divorced Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, over money and business transactions. Yes, it was alleged that the Ooni of Ife awarded a project worth 1.2 billion naira to Queen Naomi's brother, identified as Gbero, which he could not execute. So Gbero had to come and bring whether they stopped him, had to bring people, thugs, according to them, to the sites. So messy of a thing. I think before we could say Jack Robinson, but that history is already there. I heard some people or somebody advising the Ooni that he should just not allow people to dent the image of the queen, because even if the queen is not longer with you, she already has a child for you, and that is the Oba in future. If you allow them to ridicule your wife or whatever, just like I said from the beginning, the king might not want to come out and be, this one happened to this one, Maggie did not enter, soup enter, whatever, water pass under the bridge and what have you, because that would be damaging the whole situation. But I believe that for now, they have given a lot of people opportunity to say whatever they want to say. Wahala deo. The whole world is watching. As a Yoruba nation, let us live in peace. I already suspected it's the Ojaja Park at Alagbaka. Work has since stopped on that site Olori's family didn't really do well. They didn't respect themselves. Some people are already taking sides. Maybe that is the truth of the matter. But I thought the oracles are often consulted in the palace as guidance. So every decision, as we watch in African Magic Yoruba, how come this one, well, this wasn't foreseen? Everything has been watered down. Everything, our culture, everything has been watered down, trying to emulate other people's culture, and you cannot even do it well because it's not part of parcel of you. You can't do it well. I'm just responding to this question that thinking that everything it's always been sorted out by oracle or to consult oracle, but reverse is the case now. Modernization, civilization, that is what you hear. Prince Adetunji Ogunwusi should have handled this project for Kabiyesi. Prince Adetunji Ogunwusi is a biological senior brother to Kabiyesi, is a real estate mogul recognized across board. He was the one that even trained Kabiyesi and other successful real estate practitioners. Of course, some days back, the Ooni came out and said, "Oh, he would have committed suicide because of the money. He was into real estate. He borrowed some money years back, 8 billion and what have you, and everything went down the drain." Okay. Like I said, a lot of stories, a lot of things that will just be coming up, and you begin to wonder. Of course, if you bring your matter out there, or if you're a public figure, you just have to try. No matter how you try, but you have to try to maintain your privacy, because every family has its own share. You see a lot of things happening in the family, so it is not really out of place, but it has to be well managed. Somebody usually tell me something that say, what, at least in this modern day society that we have, everybody has toilet in his home house. You have toilet, but it is put inside the house. When it was trying to come up to put toilets inside the house, people were like, "Are you for real?" Because in those days, in our own African setting, toilets are always outside the house. But because of trying to copy modern day things, which is fine, because it is even save you a lot of things. But the bottom line is that everybody has toilets. If you leave your toilet anyhow, even as visitors will be coming in, if you leave it anyhow, if you don't take care of your toilet, as visitors are coming in, the first thing they will perceive is the odor of the toilet. But you have to manage it to the extent that nobody will even know that there's toilet in the room. Some people's toilet, you can even eat there, you can even sleep, you can do all manner of things there. But if you don't manage it well, once people are coming into your house, the first thing they will hear, because you have not been able to take care of your toilet, the first thing you will begin to perceive is the toilet odor. So invariably, it's just like a parable. Everybody has toilets, but the way and manner at which you manage it will depend whether people will know whether you have toilets in the house or not. So every family, every individual has a ups and down. You just have to manage it. And being a public figure, it will just go out there the more, because you are a public figure. Everybody wants to talk about you. Everybody, you are the center of attraction. If Gbero is the issue, or is the cause of this brouhaha, it should be dealt with decisively. He doesn't respect the Onirisha. Now, what an insult! Is even disgracing himself and family. What nonsense! They should not take Onirisha for granted just because his sister bore him an heir. It's a big deal. Oh. It is a big deal. If they come out and tell you their own story, you'll be amazed. If they come out and tell you their own story, you'll be surprised, you'll be shocked. So you don't hear from one side alone. But bringing the whole thing out, of course, we'll be hearing some rumors here and there, but bringing the issue out on social media, people will talk about it. So nobody pleaded with you to bring it out. So as you have brought it out, people will talk about it, and anyhow and any way they feel like saying it. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this new revelation.